Hi my angels, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through my entire skincare routine with you all. I feel like I always get questions on this, and although my skin is like unique to itself and your skin might be unique to itself, I feel like I found a whole bunch of products that work really well for me. So I thought I would share this with you guys. So if you would like to know my morning and evening skincare routine, then please keep watching. So first thing is first is your skin is like one of your biggest organs that you have. We forget about that sometimes. So what I like to do is whatever I'm putting into my body, whether that's thoughts, food, any kind of stress, I always have to remember that I need to be kind to myself and look after myself, because we only get this one body and to look after it. So that's first and foremost. So I try to do a bunch of things to help that, and one being meditations, whether that's a mantra meditation at home or a walking meditation, depending on my mood that day. I will make sure I do a form of meditation. And then of course just eating as healthy as I possibly can. And it is hard. There are so many times where I end up snacking, and yeah, it's difficult, but I just pick myself back up and get back onto it. And one thing that I have been really good at doing is taking my vitamins. And especially with being vegetarian and eating primarily like a plant-based diet, I just want to make sure that I've got everything I need in my body to keep it going. Whenever I eat too many like sweet things or fried things, I do end up getting some spots on my face. So my skin definitely reacts to things that I eat, and it's more so the older I've gotten. So that is like a side note of like, I do like to focus on that, although it is hard. Oh boy. Okay, he just started going crazy at the window. Okay, so I can't remember where I was, but I'm going to start off with showing you guys the kinds of vitamins that I take. And first of all is a multivitamin. So you guys have seen me talk about this before. This is the Ritual Essential for Women vitamin. This particular one is the multivitamin for 18+. They do a whole bunch of different kinds of vitamins depending on your age and your gender. So these are absolutely fantastic. I actually need to start eating these because I haven't had my vitamins for this morning. So I take 2 of these, and they smell really nice and minty because there's this mint tab in there that keeps them smelling nice and fresh. And these are also vegan and gluten-free and sugar-free and non-GMO, so they're really, really good. And all the ingredients are traceable as well, because I want to make sure the stuff that I'm putting in my body is good quality stuff. So let me take 2 of these. Ritual is like my go-to vitamin. If I don't take anything else, I'll make sure I at least take that. And another supplement that I take from Ritual is Synbiotic, which is this guy right here. And in here you have a prebiotic, a probiotic, and a postbiotic as well. So you're probably like, what are these biotics? So I'll tell you guys what they are. The prebiotic supports the growth and activity of all the beneficial bacteria that is living in the gut. A probiotic helps with relieving any kind of bloating and gas, which I definitely suffer with. And the postbiotic supports the gut barrier function. And it is all in this tiny little capsule right here. And I have taken like probiotics and things like that before, which you have to keep in the fridge. But this one you don't need to keep in the fridge at all. So it just makes it easier, and it can live with all my other vitamins, which is always a plus. I love that my Ritual vitamins are clean formulas, they're vegan, they're non-GMO, they're allergen free, and they don't have any artificial colors as well. If you guys are interested in trying out any Ritual products, then I do have a 20% off code for your first month. I will leave all of the details in the description box below, the link, the code, and everything. So please don't forget to check that out. And a massive thank you for Ritual for sponsoring this portion of the video. I am gonna show you the other vitamins that I take. All my vitamins live together in like my little vitamin drawer, and all my other vitamins I've kind of like decanted and put in here just because they're all in one place and there's less like bottles of things. I will also leave a link to this, but the first one that I'm going to get out is my turmeric tablet. And although I do cook with turmeric, I tend to really add like a little pinch. So this I like to take in the mornings just so that I'm getting enough turmeric into my system. Then I have a little vitamin D, and just like that, all my vitamins are done. And now it's time to move on to my skincare products. So the first thing I do with my skincare routine is actually a step 0, which I was inspired by Vicky Sai, who is the founder of Tatcha. And I met her a couple of weeks ago, and she told me about this step that she adds into her routine, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. And it's a time to connect to your breath and to make your skincare routine into a ritual where It's helping you relax and release any thoughts that you've had in your mind or anything that you've been holding on to, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to start off with my step 0, and that is just taking a few deep breaths and just focusing on the now and focusing on how I'm feeling, and it just puts me in the right mood to start my skincare. And as simple as that, I'm ready to start my skincare routine. So seeing as I did like my full-on skincare evening routine the night before, I don't really have any makeup or anything on my face, but what I do is I do a little cleanse with some micellar water. So I take my micellar water on a cleansing pad, and I don't actually use like throwaway ones, but these ones I was sent to me, and I was like, I'm just gonna use them because you generally use the reusable ones. But seeing as I have these, I thought, why not just use these ones up first? So I'm just getting all of that onto my face. And as you can tell, my skin is still very clean, and we're ready for the next steps. I do have like a love-hate relationship with toners, and I generally only use one if I feel like my skin needs it in a weird way. I do my skincare very intuitively. If I feel like my skin needs extra hydration or extra bit of this or that, I'll kind of add that into my skincare. Whereas before I used to just be like, use whatever. Now I really listen to my skin. And I just wanted to show you a toner type of style that I like. So I like the ones that come in a spray bottle. This is a Biosense one, but I generally opt for a spray toner because it's just quicker. I can just spray it on my face and I'm good to go. And seeing as this is here, I might as well just do a little spray on my face. Now it's time for eye cream, and I'm going to be using the Biosense Squalene Murray Algae Eye Cream. I love this eye cream for daytime because my makeup sits really well on top and it just sinks into my skin really beautifully. I always bring it up into my eyebrow kind of bone area at the top. Moving on to serum, I have been using this serum for quite a while now and I love it. It is this one right here. You can see I've already used half of it, but this is the Shiseido Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate, and this has honestly made my skin just not only glowing, but it helps with fine lines. It helps with my skin just looking radiant at the same time. It's an all-rounder serum. And I know a lot of you guys have been converted to this serum as well because it is just an all-rounder, so incredible. So I take around 2 pumps onto my hands, and then I just start getting this into my skin. And it gives my skin hydration, glow. It helps with my fine lines. The one that it really helps with is the one on my forehead. I know if I've not used this for long enough, my skin's like itching to put it back on. That is my serum all done. I always have to double up my serums because I can't do my skincare routine without this. And again, this is a great all-rounder, especially if you want to even out your skin tone, if you've got any pigmentation, if you want to have that like shot of radiance. This is it, and this is the Ranavat Radiant Rani Brightening Saffron Serum. Follow me on Instagram, YouTube, anywhere, you will know that this is my ride or die. So I get 1 pipette full onto my hands. It's a beautiful saffron orangey colour. I massage this into my skin, not forgetting the neck. I usually stop my skincare right here, but if I am going to be putting some makeup on, I will add a little bit more moisturiser because I generally don't paint my face this early in the morning, and I'm not wearing any makeup today, but I do want to show you a couple of products that I do love adding and like mixing into my skincare, and that is these 2 right here. This is the Wind Medina Dew Cream. It's a very, very lightweight gel moisturizer and it is just stunning on the skin. I've used so many bottles of this and it is just, it's gorgeous. And then I mix a little bit of the Wind Eureka Sun Drops in here, and this just adds like a little bit of a glow to my skin. Do you know what? Seeing as I'm here, I'm going to show you both of these products and what they look like. So I get a bit of the moisturizer onto the back of my hand, and I put a few drops of the Eureka Sun, and then I mix it all together and it adds like this like slight glow. And it might look crazy right now, but trust the process. I get this all over my face. And it's a gradual tanner, so it just keeps my skin looking nice and glowy and sun-kissed. And it smells beautiful as well. I'm waiting for them to come out with like a body version of it, but this This is what my skin looks like after. Again, even though I've got quite a few products on my skin feels so light. In all the products that I've used, like my skin just soaks it up, which is what I love. I mean, I love a good oily face when I go to bed, which you'll probably see later on in this video. But this is my skincare almost done. I do go in and add an SPF at the end, and I want to show you 2 SPFs that I generally like switch against. And they're these 2 right here. This one is the Shiseido Clear Sun Care Stick, and again, I love this. I've been using this for years. And then this one is quite a newer one that I discovered last year. And this is called the Ultraviolet SPF 50 Queen Screen Lightweight Sunscreen. And seeing as you guys have seen me use the stick so many times on my channel and on my Instagram, I'm gonna pop the ultraviolet one on. So I'm just gonna get a pipette full. There's like the 2-finger method. So I'm gonna put 2 lines on my 2 fingers like so. And then get this all on to my face. And again, it's so hydrating and there's no white cast. But as you can see, my skin is all prepped and ready to go. There is one more thing that I do, and I need to go grab the product. So give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. So the last product that I used is this Obagi Nucil Eyelash Enhancing Serum. And I've heard that people need to stop using this because their eyelashes get so long. So I've been using this for about, I want to say like a month and a half. And already I've noticed such a difference in my lashes. So I just get one little dip in there and get this onto the lash like root. And whenever I feel my lashes, like whenever I feel them, they feel so thick and strong, and they've definitely, I don't know whether you guys can see, but they've definitely grown. And I'm so excited to keep this going because I can't wait to have like naturally really long lashes. But this is the end of my morning skincare routine. I swear this doesn't take long at all because when I'm in the zone, I get everything done and then I'm ready to start the day. Is mommy gonna have her breakfast? Yeah. I'm gonna go and have my breakfast. I generally have poached pears for breakfast and I love them so much. So yeah, I'm gonna go have my breakfast and then carry on with work for the rest of the day. And at the end of the day, I will show you guys my evening skincare routine. We say we're gonna go and have, mommy's gonna have her breakfast and then we're gonna do some work and I'm gonna do some sniffy toys and then we'll see you in the evening. So it is officially nighttime and I'm going to be showing you guys my evening skincare routine. Usually I will do the cleansing quite earlier on because if I have worn makeup that day, that's like the first thing I do. But for this video, I'm just going to show you everything in one go. So there are 2 cleansers that I generally use. One is a micellar water. I love the Garnier one, or I will go in with an oil cleanser. And the one of choice, which is my favourite, and it has been my favourite for years, is the Tatcha Camellia Cleansing Oil. And this is so stunning. But I went to a Tatcha dinner a couple of weeks ago, and the founder of Tatcha was there, Vicky Sai, and she actually says that she includes a step 0. So I'm going to do my step 0 first. Now that my step 0 is done, I'm going to take the cleansing oil, and this is best used on dry skin, which is why I'm showing you guys here. And I'm just going to get this all onto my skin, but it leaves your skin feeling so hydrated. And this is like tried and tested. I've used this for years, and it smells stunning. I've just added some water to my hands and it starts getting milky. I mean, you can't see it because I've not added enough water, but I kind of do this for a couple of minutes because I like to give my skin a bit of like a massage as well. Then it is time to wash all of this off. So I've taken everything off, and I love using a face halo whenever it comes to taking anything off of my skin. I wash them and reuse them, and they're honestly fab for taking off all kinds of makeup. As you can see, my skin is looking very glowy. I tend to really not use a toner at night. I just feel like my skin doesn't need it, and my skincare routine is quite intuitive. But one thing that I have been adding into my routine is an essence, and this is just going to help all the other products that I put on top really seep into my skin and that way I'm just getting the most out of my skincare. And for my essence, I'm going to be using the Tatcha essence, and I love just how quick and easy this is to use. Essence all done, and now I'm going to move on to eye cream. My eye cream of choice is this one right here. I've gone through so many bottles of this because it is so damn good. I love using this at night because I love for it to like work its magic whilst I'm sleeping. And this is the Shiseido Ultimune Eye Concentrate. I actually use the serum of this as well, and I just think they're such fab products. So I'm getting one pump of that onto my ring fingers and then tapping that in, and then doing circular motions up into my brow bone, like so. Now it is on to my favourite part of my skincare, which is serums. I love serums so much, and in the evening I kind of alternate between two, and they are these two right here. So this is the Kiehl's Retinol Skin Renewing Daily Microdosing Serum, and this is a really gentle retinol. A retinol is really good for helping fine lines, and I feel like it does a really good job at making my skin look really nice and like youthful. And if you guys don't know, like my whole thing is to like age gracefully, and I feel like this just helps if you know what I mean. And then the other product that I love is this one right here. This is the Goldfaden MD Radiance Repair Daily Renewal Serum, and this is so freaking good at giving my skin this glow. I actually love wearing this with like a little bit of concealer on the days where I just want to have like that no makeup look. It is fabulous. So last night I actually used my retinol, so today I'm going to go in with this one right here. I usually get 2 pumps of this, and do you know what, I'm going to put it on half of my face so you guys can see just how beautiful and glowy my skin looks after using this. And it doesn't feel oily. It turns it into like a balm or an oil, but it doesn't feel like it on the skin. It actually feels really lightweight. Whatever's extra, I'm going to put some on my neck. And this, you can see, is the glow that you get from this. But I wake up with glowy skin, and I just love it. I'm just going to get the other half sorted. So that is all on my skin, and look at how glowy my skin looks. And then the last step that I do is, I can't do my skincare routine without this, and that is my Radiant Rani. It's officially called the Radiant Rani Brightening Saffron Serum from Renava, and I absolutely love it. This is probably my like most loved skincare product ever, and it just does everything that I want to in one product. And I feel like no matter what my skincare routine will be in the next few years, I will still be using this, hands down. And I always get 1 pipette full. I don't always drop it onto my face. Sometimes I do drop it onto my hands, but I'm just going to get that all nice and blended into my skin. And I love, still to this day after so many years, looking like a glowing, oiled up goddess when I go to bed. When I do get into bed, I will sometimes do a little bit of a cleanser wand or a gua sha, depending on how I'm feeling. If I'm really tired, then I'll totally skip it. I'm not like super strict on that, but I'll do it if I want some like extra TLC. And one more product that I forgot, let me go grab it. I had to go grab my lip balm from my bedside table because I do like a big slathering of it at night, and I wake up with really soft lips in the morning. And I kind of like change this up all the time depending on when I finished it. The one that I've got right now is the Tatcha Gold Spun Lip Balm. It's officially called the Camellia Gold Spun Lip Balm, and again, been using this for years. I get a really decent layer of this onto my lips like so. And now she's ready to go to bed and get her beauty sleep. I think that's everything for my skincare routine. If I have forgotten anything, it will be linked in the description box below. I'll probably include some like extra little things that I like doing here and there, like face masks and any other little treatments and things that I like getting done. But yeah, that is my morning and evening skincare routine. I hope you guys enjoyed it. All the products that I have mentioned will be linked in the description box below. And I'd like to say a massive thank you to Ritual for sponsoring a portion of this video. Please go and check them out, and don't forget to use my code. Again, everything will be in the description box below. But now I'm gonna go and get some sleep. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sending all of the love and the light from my heart to you guys, and I will hopefully see you all in my next video. Bye!